the Season 6 Daytona Duel is in for you. Duel number 1's loadout is currently looking as follows. Let me pull it up real quick. So Honk will be on pole with Henry in second, NASCAR Fan in third, Intimidator in fourth, Do Some Sell in fifth, Archibald in sixth, and Tiger in seventh. And duel number 2 is starting off with Josh on pole, myself in second, Tony in third, Toast in fourth, Waldy in fifth, and Spot Parker rounding out in sixth. So we'll see exactly what happens here as practice is now officially underway. We'll be watching a few of these drivers. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, you guys can speak now.
I'm trying to figure out which line to run.
Bottom.
Yeah. That's where everyone is going to be. So it's gonna be a bunch of people forcing and all that.
So here's Henry in the 23 right here. He has who is it this? Honk in the 52 right behind him. Looks like he may be trying to go down low. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to set the time left. We have 15 minutes.
Let's go.
15 minutes on the timer.
On the timer? I'm by myself. Where is everybody?
I forgot to bring Josh. Oops.
So Josh is in duel 1?
No, Josh is in duel 2. He's just why didn't it work?
What the heck? You mean just English? It's just English, buddies.
Oh yeah, by the way, Tiger, you're gonna be racing. Who's acting a wolf?
Where is everybody? I am by myself down the backstretch.
So here we are in practice. There's a 19 of Josh 12 James pulling up behind the 52 and the 23. Him, unlike the other two, will be racing in duel number 2.
My head is in my wheel. Josh's head is apparently in his wheel, so let's pray that he gets it out of there.
And Tony's here now. Him, one of the duel number 2 participants, along with me and Josh. And Tiger's here. So Tiger racing in duel number 1, and we cannot spectate you, Tony, nor do I feel like doing so.
That's no.
Oh, it just doesn't let me bring.
I have slowed down to 120 miles an hour, and it's slowly going down.
Bring tow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on stage for real. I can't let everybody on stage, and there's already 3 people up here.
Hey guys, I've slowed down.
I'll bring you up for duel number 1, though.
Bro's got that Coke Zero
Here's
sugar.
the free.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they wreck.
What was
immediately?
What the heck was
that? Fuel down the back. In turn 3, we have an oil spill.
What was that? No, I didn't turn up. Bro said I turned up.
Okay, I'll pull up.
I didn't turn up.
There's Tiger now inside of his car. And please note that the free drivers currently here slated to race duel number 1, actually 4 now. Henry, Honk, Henry, Honk, Intimidator, and Tiger. Only Intimidator and Tiger actually have to race their way into the duels at this point.
Oh god,
So they're basically on track to make the duels.
What was that?
They're on track to make the 500 by default right now.
You left that open.
How do you get into the 500 though? The top 2 drivers who are not already qualified into the 500, who finish in their respective duels, make it. Tony, I'm not bringing you back down again. You can stay up there. I have no clue why you left.
His bro had to do something. Yeah, like how I have. Well, I don't know about still have. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay. That was my quarter panel. Let's go. I got spot. Oh my god.
Goes the 19 up into the 8. That's Tiger. Tiger driving in the number 8. Let me see. The 23, you have Henry Lego NASCAR fan, winner of the Clash, looking to win the Duel 2 and have a chance at the Daytona Triple. He's up into the wall a little bit,
Oh
and
my
around
god.
goes Josh once more. Tries
The
to
eight-
merge in
the
through,
eight
gets a little bit of
tried.
contact with the 52, and he almost turns him, and he does turn him up into the wall. A little bit of airtime for the number 23, and the 19's gone around. He's into the wall and upside down.
This is just practice.
4 wide, they run down the backstretch. And Henry lets off, gives the space up to the 8. 3 wide, they are down the backstretch.
I can't run 3 wide. I gotta let them by. Alrighty, back to freight training. Uh-oh. No. No. Bro, the 8 car, what are you doing?
No cautions. There will not be any cautions for the practice session.
Let's practice.
No, we're not causing red flags in a practice session. We don't need them. They run 3 wide, up into the wall.
What?
There's Josh sitting, waiting for them to merge.
Uh-oh. Bro almost said Kyle balls.
Tony says, Josh, you know what to do, although Josh can get himself parked immediately if he does.
That wasn't... Uh-oh. That's not my bumper 8. That's not my bumper.
3 wide behind Honk.
I'm gonna get
now 2 wide, 1 wide. Here's the 23 down low. Everyone's locked up with each other on the high side. Look at the 8 with a massive run there. I believe that's Tiger.
It was bumper lock to Josh. All right, time to catch. Gotta get that huge run.
Up to the high side goes the 23. Henry.
I feel like a different. Can I sneak down low? Maybe if that was not a late block, I could have made it cleanly through.
Now Intimidator in that number 3 car. He dives high to try and get by Josh 12 James, but Honk stays with Josh.
You're my teammate, 8. What are you doing?
8 isn't actually 8. Tiger actually drives for the number 4, which just isn't in game because NASCAR fan's a lazy asshole. And around goes the 3 up into the wall, turned by the 19.
I see how it is. I see how it is, Josh. Okay, I gotta think of a strategy here. Where is the best line to go? No, I'm not going low. Whoa! Sideways with 23, sneaking down low below the 8. Uh-oh. Got shuffled by the 8. Running a high line because... Well, I'm gonna murder. This is gonna be a massacre. This is gonna be murder.
His little? He's a minor.
Whoa.
19 gets moved out of line, and he gets turned around by the 3.
Oh my god. Josh. No.
Here's Honk just kind of sitting still.
Okay, time to try this again. Without no shenanigans. No shenanigans, Josh. I'm trying to
tries the high side. They still remain side by side for the front back, and Josh gets into the 8. Subsequently into the 19 as well. Can I practice, bro? It's Daytona. I don't care anymore.
He's
Here
on the
comes Hom
outside.
back into the mix. He merges at the rear end of the field.
Oh my
And we
gosh.
got trouble.
Yeah,
Remember,
that was a 23.
Henry, Tiger, and Josh all need to qualify for the 500.
That was almost a double crash.
Oh, wait, no. So Intimidator is here. So, yeah, he does need to qualify himself into the 500. We have a wreck.
Again.
So one of the drivers who are currently racing right now are going to miss the 500, whether it be Intimidator, Henry, or Tiger. One of those three is going to miss the race. And they're going to have to hope that a spot opens up for them later on in the 500.
Dude, if I don't, I am side drafting this 19 car.
And
oh my
Josh
gosh.
and Pulse are currently safe, actually, as there's nobody else from. Actually, no, they aren't.
No,
because
Henry,
Tony.
stop that.
So they are not safe.
Oh my gosh, you are dumb as bricks, 8.
So here's a list of drivers currently slated to run the duels who are on who actually need to race their way in. We have Henry, NASCAR fan, Intimidator, Dust, Archibald, and Tiger.
Come on, Josh. Let me.
And then in Duel 2, we have Josh, Pulse, Tony, Toast, and that's it.
No, let me side draft. Oh, that's the only thing saving me.
So basically, every driver who has not qualified themselves into a duel yet. Up into the wall, and around goes the 8. He gets a little bit of air, but lands it. And he sits sideways just out of turn number 4.
Henry, what was that? That was a little bit weird. Yes. No, don't do that. Whew. Come on.
We have 5 minutes until duel number 1 now.
Yes.
3 wide they remain.
Don't Earnhardt me. Don't Earnhardt me, please. I don't need that. I don't need to be Blaney'd as well. No, Henry, you can't force yourself.
Whoa, he tried it.
Stop it.
Henry goes up the high side, back down into the free car. The 19 is down low, and the 52 is for the middle. The free will be the leader at the line with 3 minutes and 30 on the clock. Free dives down low to block the 19. 23 goes to help that bottom line. Honk is shoved down and goes to the rear.
Ooh, that was squirrely.
See Tiger on the apron right there, looking to merge.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Almost free wide again. 19 through the middle with a run. 52 underneath the apron. 23 gets a push from the free. 19 will fall back. 8 car now in the running. He is low.
No.
And the free gets turned into the 23, and there's contact. And the 23 is upside down.
Cool. I have 600. I'm in the red on fuel. I gotta come in. Huge contact, and Josh is currently straddling the apron.
I'm not letting you down, Tony. You can wait. No.
I'm scared.
Why?
Now,
because you left
Josh,
for no goddamn reason, so there's no need to bring you back up.
It was what? Yeah, I always have connection issues. Remember tryouts, Miami? I was having connection issues.
Yeah, well, that was more important than this. It's Daytona practice, man.
True, it is practice. That's your
8 car tries the high line. 3 car goes low and turns himself on the 19's bumper. He's upside down on the straightaway.
I was literally trying to avoid Euro. Thank you. The 23, whatever. I don't care anymore. Thank you. 23.
I had to connect my controller, so you left the game? Sure.
Thank you, 23. Thank you. You just... thank you.
To the bottom goes the 52. A minute 27 on the clock. Up then to the 8 goes the 19.
Nice corner cut. I'm not letting you push me. I'm not letting you.
Whoa, look at how loose the 52 got there.
Bro is literally below the double yellow line.
There's the 23 in the free.
Get out of here. I don't like you. Bro, if he gets to assign me and he does that same thing that he did like 5
This will
laps
most
ago,
likely be
he's
their
going
final
the wall.
laps of the practice session. Up into the wall is the 8 car.
Don't do anything stupid, 23. Don't do anything.
You might want to
stupid.
move the sim series. What sim series? Down the backstretch for potentially the last time. They work together. They might get back there, but I'm not sure.
I don't read hashtags, buddy. I still don't read hashtags.
8 car leaves the 19 out to dry.
9.
Will they make it to the line?
Come on.
7 seconds left on the clock. 4 seconds now. 3, 2, 1, and they make it. And upside down's the 52. And to the checkered flag comes Intimidator and Henry. Henry will win that battle. But now we have to watch the battle between the 19 and the 8. That's Tiger and Josh 12 James.
If I see that 23, dude, he's gonna most likely end up in the wall. Should I go?
Both of them remain single file.
I'm not gonna go around. Oh.
And off of turn number 4 for the final time, Josh has no help, but he dives it down to the bottom line. Side by side, Josh clearing the 8, but the 8 comes back again. And to the line, they're side by side, and it's the 8 at the line. Tiger over Josh.
Oh, man, I missed.
And it is now time for duel number 1 as the 23 gets sent into a pit stall. So everybody make sure to respawn your cars here.
Boink.
Gonna shut down the server here.
Oh, there's no hope. I just respawned my car for nothing then.
Why did we reset the cars? Because I didn't know to shut down the server anyways.
Ready. Oh, good. Ready.
And dun dun. %86% like dislike ratio IDKRRA sub.
I was Honk all the way over there. Hello. Hello.
So duel 1 drivers will be taken off the stage now and replaced for some of the the duel 2 drivers.
I got blown up.
So Hulk will be taken off, so will Intimidator, and in replacement we'll bring up Josh and somebody else. I'm not bringing up Tony, screw that.
Alright.
So we'll bring up Josh instead. What's up, Josh?
What is going on? It is me, Lewis Hamilton, coming to you from the UK.
Tiger as well.
Why did I spawn over here? Okay. No way.
I'll make sure to spawn your cars here.
This. It's Tony.
Currently 3 drivers here looking to race in duel number 1. 3 drivers being Honk, Intimidator, and Tiger. Henry is still nowhere to be found.
Henry was just here. Where'd he go?
Tony joined before Henry. Okay, Henry is actually here now. Bring he.
There's what happened to Billy Bob Jones?
All right.
Bob. No. Honk's already doing celebratory donuts. Let him go.
Oh, I'm standing on top of the box.
Why
All right,
is
so
it
everybody
Honk?
make sure to line up in the order that I tell you to. Give me 1 second. So with the drivers who are in here, Honk, you are on pole. Henry, you are second. And Tiger, you will be third. Tiger, respawn your car. And make sure if you got into a pit stop, respawn your car.
He's gotta rejoin. Why is
It's
Tony
loading.
flying?
Tony shouldn't be flying. Oh yeah, and Intimidator. So Honk, Henry, Intimidator, and Tiger is the order for duel number 1. Tony.
Honk. What do you think you're gonna do today? How do you think? Oh no, I'm sorry. What do you think you're gonna do today, Honk? Do today?
And it does appear that we will have to move a few drivers into duel number 2 if they do not show up. Including Waldy, in fact.
Waldy's in deal 2, is he not?
Yeah, he is in duel 2.
Yeah, so he's staying in deal 2. Is he
So
not?
Josh, Post, and Tony, the 3 drivers who are here that are racing in duel 2 are currently, just doing stuff, I guess.
Carrying? Yeah, it's LGBTQ. Yes, it is, Honk. It has rainbow colors on it.
LGBTQ has L in it, therefore it is an L.
A drinker, but it has rainbow colors in it. That means it's a rainbow car, which means also not purple. Look, there's purple
I have to rejoin.
Right here. Purple right here.
Did you hear about people being like claiming they were like fucking semi-bisexual or something?
No. Oh, actually, yeah. I don't know how that works, but
Tony, stop resetting yourself in an attempt to get back down onto the track. I will ban you. Okay, so here we go. I want to be in stands too bad. So Intimidator, you will line up in third. Henry, you will line up in second. Tiger, you will be fourth.
Wait,
and by the way, I said line up single file here. Line up single file.
Is it me or does Henry's number have like a yellow tinge?
If you're gonna go for a pit stop, remember to respawn your car.
I know it's not your number.
And start pacing at 70 miles an hour when the countdown is done.
I know it's not your number, Henry, but it has like a yellow tinge.
Right, so start pacing at 70 miles an hour. Watching Honk, 2-time D1 winner last season, champion of last season's D2 series, and Henry can't see his car's body for some reason.
Oh, that's unlucky, but
that is quite unfortunate for him.
50 by 50.
Honk hasn't, from what I recall, Honk hasn't raced in Honk has only started one super speedway race, one main super speedway race, and that was Talladega. That was the spring Talladega race.
In what?
D1, because D2 he started all of them. And in that race, he finished dead last of the field of cars, so it's pretty clear that he isn't the best super speedway race, although that is kind of disproven by the fact that he won the Daytona D2 race earlier this season or last season, whatever. I don't give a shit. Moving on to second place, this is Henry Lego NASCAR fan in the number 23, winner of the Clash, not only last week Sunday. So we'll see if he can go back to back, win the win the duel as well, and go for the Daytona Triple. We'll see exactly what happens for him driving the number 23, at least temporarily. And remember, choose cone this time. Actually, no choose cone. Just go double wide. No choose cone. You will not be allowed to choose your lane here. Just go double wide. Finally, Intimidator we'll talk about. Intimidator is in his first start, really. And, well, I don't have enough time to talk about him because they're about to take the green flag of the first Daytona Duel. Honk leads them to the line, and immediately Intimidator dives underneath Henry, and he'll take that second spot away.
Also, Pulse, what do you mean Intimidator's first start? Did he not race D1 last year?
No.
He didn't?
No, this is gonna be his first the IDK 500, if he makes it in, will be his first start.
Huh.
Honk currently leads the field, the only one of those drivers, and I forgot to set laps, 1 second.
Yeah. We're doing stages?
No stages.
Okay.
This is just a straight up 30 lap race, and around goes Henry, and upside down, and we already have a caution. Caution is out in turn number 3 on the first lap of Daytona Duel number 1.
And it's a race back to the line, and Honk will get first, Intimidator second, and Tiger in third, lagging behind.
And here is Henry driving his way back to the line.
Pace 70.
Yep, pace at 70. Pit road will be open this time. Green flag will be next time.
I don't think they need fuel, Pulse.
No, but it's just like we have to do it.
But you know, people can be like,
if anybody wants to, then they can.
Like Spot.
It's
on the first.
They're just gonna pull a Spot strategy. Once again, watching Henry Lego NASCAR fan, the driver who was upside down in that wreck on in turn number 3. Made a little bit of contact with the 8 car from what we were hearing.
What are you guys talking about right now?
Remember, pace at 70, and Jorg is here. Jorg is a NASCAR fan. That will put him in duel number 2.
I'm just confused on what you guys are arguing about. This doesn't make any sense.
So Jorg joins the server. He will be in duel number 2, starting in last at the moment. We'll see if anybody else joins. Actually, if anybody else joins, they will be placed in duel number 1, and they'd have to restart with everybody else because of the way that we're doing Daytona Duel qualifying here. Yeah, the Daytona Duel that you're racing in is determined by the order in which you join the VC.
Yes.
Which is interesting, I know, but we decided to do that because we thought it would be funny.
PS1.
So Jorg will be racing in duel number 2. He'll be starting in the back of the field for that one.
And
entering pit road is Honk and Henry, and Intimidator misses pit road.
I
guess that's fine.
I don't know.
I guess that's fine. Remember to completely go through remember you have to wait until your pit stall is completely done before you respawn your car here. And Tiger, for your information, you have to respawn your car after your pit stop because of pit stop stuff. There's no speed changer at the end of pit road for some reason.
Oh, great.
Respawn your car, Tiger. Respawn your car, Tiger. Tiger, respawn your car.
Don't stand in front of somebody.
And you just ran him over.
Oh, it looks like Tiger's
dead. Is it because the Clash got third? No, it's because you joined VC in that order and ended up third. Now Henry has to catch up with the rest of the field, as does Tiger. Two drivers currently at top are here's Intimidator. He stayed out. The other 3 went into pit road.
Intimidator has a bad advantage or a disadvantage. But
yeah, but I'm almost certain that there's going to be a caution or two. So remember, choose cone this time. This time you actually can choose what position you'll start in.
Yeah. Why are you spawning cars? Jorg, stop spawning cars. We'll fly over there and have a rare Mountain Dew Baja Blast. How do you have a rare Mountain Dew Baja Blast? How does that work?
Drivers currently here, set to start. Duel number 2 include Josh, Pulse, Tony, Toast, Waldy, Spot, and Jorg. As they reach the choose cone, and almost all of them take the high side.
Oh man, look at that.
The free drivers that pit take the high side as the 8 rams the 20 free, and they're off.
I think the 52 kind of jumped that.
Yeah, 52 did not wait for the free the control car to go. So he'll have to let both him and Henry by. He will not have to let the 8 by because the 8 didn't get going. Josh get on flag stand, says Tony.
Okay, fine.
Now down the backstretch. Laps change to free. Running down the back, we have a trio of cars, and then for some reason, look at how far back Tiger is.
Tiger just did not go off that restart. Didn't get any traction whatsoever. Could not hook up those
Tiger,
tires.
What's your speed? 199. Okay, that's fine. Where are you going?
I don't know why you're pulling off to the side.
Weird, a little bit odd. Up into the wall is Henry.
Some lag of... Oh, okay. Henry lagged into the wall.
Early Intimidator and Henry are set to qualify for the Great American Race, while Tiger looks to be the odd man out. He sits a little bit behind the field right now. Uh-oh, pours down that one.
Closing in a little bit. Shut up, Tony.
Moving up the track, Intimidator maintains his lead here as they reach the 5-lap mark.
Here comes Tiger from far behind. Now close that gap to maybe 2/10. Tony, how about you get taller?
I need B sign. I'm in no team. Well, you can use somebody. You can ask somebody to race for. You can ask to race in the car for a single race deal, I suppose.
I just realized we have a whole mixture of cars.
Up the track goes the 52 and the 8, and there's contact.
What is?
And I must add real quickly that you cannot sub in with anybody for the 500.
Yeah, I don't know.
If somebody qualifies for the 500, and then let's say you sub in for them, let's say they can't make the 500 and somebody else subs in for them, that driver will not be automatically qualified for the 500 and will have to go to the rear.
With the 8.
We'll either have to go to the rear or just be out of the race in general.
Honk pushing everyone in sight. Honk drop into the back.
Person who qualifies themselves. The car that gets qualified into the 500 has to be actually driven by the guy who qualified the car into the 500. Otherwise, if somebody subs in, they will either go to the rear or be just kicked out and have to hope that there's not enough drivers for that.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, a little bit of contact between the 52 and 8. Do a go to rear? No, it won't be a go to rear.
That's kind of true, Henry. I mean, makes sense, but, you know. Oh, Intimidator about to be moved out of the way. We're all in a single file line.
Oh, a little bit of contact there between the 3 and the 24 and the 52.
Watch that. Yeah.
Archibald is just like sitting in general right now instead of actually racing in the duel.
He actually?
Yeah, he's just in general right now.
What an idiot. Poor water. Oh, honking on that.
And the free continues to lead, the 23, trying to maintain his spot inside of the top 3. Uh-oh, up the track, both of them go. That gives Henry an opportunity. The free goes wide, and the 23 and 8 move into the transfer spots. More contact between the free and 8. Teammates in real life, not teammates here.
Because why not?
Big shove given to the 8, and the 23 goes by.
Looks like Honk wants some of that revenge from practice.
And you'll watch here the free car trying to find a run. He was leading earlier. Henry almost misses the block there.
I'm not.
You can tell Intimidator and Henry are very good at this track. Intimidator goes high. Does he have anybody coming on the high side to help him? It tries it, but the 52 just bodies him up the top. And Intimidator does have help. That's 52 coming to push him. Intimidator to the lead, and he dives down low. 8 slides all the way down low.
Doesn't want Tiger in the 500.
Oh!
He's trying everything in his will to get him out.
And they're now 1/3 of the way through duel number 1. Oh, and the 23 gets moved up the track. Oh, and the 8 tries to split the middle, and they all go up high. Okay, Honk, stop. Honk, stop with that. Stop shoving the 8 up the track, please.
Big one? Tony, how are we going to have a big one with 4 people?
I have no clue. 52 pushing the free out in front. Wonder what's going to happen with the 8 car. It looks like he's trying to dive to the high side or something like that. Oh, 23 tries to go down low. He dives underneath the line. Can't pass down there. Now he can pass. If he goes down to the bottom line, shoved up. 52 bumper locks the 8, and Henry goes by and into the transfer spot. Now he dives high. So side by side. All right, anyways. Now the 8 down low. He gets forced underneath the line. So that is a perfectly legal pass if he does make it work. 52 is going to help the free here. I think he passed barely under, but he got shoved underneath, so that would have been a perfectly legal pass. If you get forced underneath the line by somebody else, it is a legal pass if you continue to pass them. 23 goes down underneath the 8. And the 23 goes down underneath the free! Although the 52 just immediately ends that chance. I have no clue what it is with the 52 and just hating everybody but the free right now. I control a race. You actually do not. You very well do not control the race. 23 and free make? Yeah, that's up to them actually, not you. Oh, and the 23 gets a big push from the 8, and the 23 goes to the front. The 8 stuck on the bottom line. 51 and free are teammates. Absolutely fucking not, they aren't. Instructs yes, but here no. Oh, wow, and that is a very, very asshole move by Honk right there. Just completely going to the high side to avoid pushing the 8. That is just a dickhead move right there. Now he actually pushes him. And that helps the 23 get out front. When are we playing? You guys will be up after these guys are done. Coming up close to the halfway point. '23 moved out of the way by the free. 52 doing nothing to try and take the lead, but instead going to push the number free. Honk stuck on the high line now with no help. Henry tries to go up, but you just can't push up there. It's just simply slower. And Mino wants to lead. Yeah, you want to push your teammates. That's what you want to do. 8 tries to go down low. And 23 ducks in line, and the 52 can't really push him. Down goes the 8. 23 up high. 3 is under the line, and the 8 goes through to the middle and to the front. An Intimidator says he's pitting on lap number 14. That gives the 8 the lead at the moment. .23 pushing, getting pushed by the 52. Well, the 52 just blocks the 8. Say I missed the rate. So, and the guy, and I can't make it. You could part-time for me. Technically, but you'd immediately be shuffled all the way to the rear of the waiting list for the 500. Am I in the show? You say, no, not currently. You are not currently in the show. Well, currently you are in the show because the 3 went down pit road. But you're also not locked in. Eight tries to go high here. What the hell just happened back there? Only the 2 best finishing drivers who are not already locked into the 500 in duels are locked in. So, like, if you're already locked into the race, you don't have to worry about making it in. But if you're not locked in the race, you have to be one of the 2 best finishing drivers in your respective duel who isn't locked into the race. I feel like that's as simple as I can put it. It's kind of like what NASCAR does in their duels. So currently the drivers locked into the duels are Henry and Tiger. And by himself all alone with no drafting help is the number 3 of Intimidator. Oh yeah, I have to fix his laps here. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Alright, good. And now it looks best for those 3 up front to pit as a group. Intimidator looks slow. Yeah, that's because he's by himself without any drafting help. If you don't have any drafting help, you're going to be slower. As he loses time every lap to those 3 drivers there. There's a chance that Intimidator ends up out of the draft of those lead pack cars. Yeah, there he is entering free right now. Honk says he's at 510 fuel. Oh, Henry. Oh, wait, he pit too late. They said it too late. They were already in turn 3 when they said that. That means they have to go around again.
I am.
A, you can't enter pit road. A, you can't go in pit road. You have to say P. Alright, so Tiger says P, which locks him in. He is going to pit this time. Here's Mosasaurus. Just about to reach 4. Entering free right now. He is still losing time to those front 3 drivers. We'll see where he ends up after pit cycles. But it does look like he's lost about a second or 2 on those front-running cars. And that could very much be what spells doomsday for that number 3, as they all prepare to enter pit road. Remember, pit road speed is 60. Pit road speed is 60. Whoa. And remember, jump out of your cars and respawn it after your pit is complete. Here's Intimidator running down the backstretch. Uh-oh, 8 double pit, but it won't really matter. Intimidator is going to enter 3 and 4 here. No, it's not really going to matter because he can just respawn his car. Oh, and the 8 respawns his car weirdly. Uh-oh.
So what did you change the time limit to? 8 to 8?
And it looks like the 8's going to get passed by the 3, or is he? No! The 8 is still in front of the 3. So something catastrophic must have happened to the 3 car on his pit stop to still be behind that 8 car. Although the 3 car is in the draft of the 8, but the 8 is not in the draft of those front-running cars, so they will have to work together if they want to catch that front-running pack. Henry remains up front with help from the 52. And the 3 has gone by the 8, it appears. But remember that we know how good that 8 is. So I wouldn't doubt him finding a way to get by him again. He tries to go high, but he can't really go high on the high side. Oh yeah, the laps. I have to fix those real quick. Spot is here. He will be racing in the next duel.
Okay. And
so is Waldy. Waldy is also here. Walked into the 500 as well.
Oh, it's Spot Parker. Spot Parker. Duel 2 hasn't even started yet.
We'll bring up Spot.
And Waldy has joined, and what happened? Why? How did they get in 2 groups?
Bunch of stuff happening here.
Whoa,
looks like we have another driver who just joined here. Or Tony's back. Henry, Intimidator, Waldy, Honk, Tiger, Jorg, and Tony.
Wait, did we have a caution?
And Waldy's driver got suspended for 2 races. That's a big rip. What happened was pit cycles. Yeah, pit cycles.
Oh. But also a caution? Question mark? Because
no, there was one caution. Yeah, I had to change everyone's laps because it messed up.
Oh, okay. Can you teleport me back? Because apparently I flew out all the way outside the map.
Okay.
Just look where I am.
Here.
Thank you. I was like way.
So Henry is basically going to win this race. It's really not even a question at this point. Henry with help from Honk. Honk saying he doesn't want to pass. It looks like Henry is locked in for a win unless a caution comes out.
Competition caution in 3 laps.
Yeah, competition caution. And by the way, joins are closed for duel number 1. So if anybody else joins, they will be put into duel number 2. And here's that battle. The battle for what was it? Here we have the battle for the transfer spot. And the way it's going to get underneath the 3. The 3 forces him under the line. You can't do that. The 3 is going to have to give the position to the 8. And the 3 will have to give the position to the 8 because he forced him under the line as a defense. Yeah, mid-duel. There's only 4 people here. Second duel is probably going to be better. But it does get a little bit more interesting when you see the battle between the 8 and the 3, as these 2 are actually battling for the transfer spot and an advancement into the IDK 500. They remain side by side down the backstretch into turn 3. Entering lap number 25 of 30, the 23 continues to lead over the 52. And here's that battle as the 3 kind of shoves up the 8 into the wall. 3 tries to get down low, instead goes high. Side by side for a split second there, but the 8 maintains 3rd position. He tries to go down low, but the 8 closes the door. Whoa, and the 3 dives all the way underneath the line, and the 8 just gives him the spot. Is transfer 3rd or 2nd. The top 2 drivers who aren't already locked into the 500, Honk is locked into the 500, and Henry's basically locked into the 500 now because Honk is just pushing him along. So the battle for the 2nd and final transfer spot is between the 3 and the 8. Tony back in the game. And with 5 laps to go, Henry continues to lead here. The 3 and the 8 still battling with each other on the backstretch now. Josh has gone mute for some weird reason. I don't know why. And we're watching Henry and Honk.
Yes.
How do commentators do it? So.
They remain single file here.
Oh, yeah.
No real moves being made. I believe Henry is trying to get that duel win. If he does win the duel, he will have a chance to win the Whoa, look at that! They're side by side over here.
Where? Oh.
Side by side for a second, but it looks like the 8 will relinquish the spot.
They're going back again, side by side.
They're going again, yeah. 8's trying to use the side draft there.
Oh, he
gets into him! He gets into the 3!
In the highest place in Tyson without a win.
Place doesn't change. Henry continues to lead.
To turn him for caution.
Tiger's back up to the. Tiger's back up. They're still side by side.
Side draft.
He's really trying to get that high side to work.
Oh.
Still side by side. More contact between the 2. I really think he is going to have to try that bottom line instead because really he has no help. He has no one to go with him on the high side. I'm sure as hell if a caution comes out, Henry and Honk definitely won't be working with him. So he is going to have to keep trying that bottom line. Three laps to go now.
They're getting the damn Daytona 500, boy.
Voting in the 52 100%. Yeah, commentating's quite hard, okay? Whoa, the 8 tries the bottom line. Can't get there in time. The door was already shut before he even tried to open it. He tries the high side again. They stay side by side. And Henry is going to take them to 2 laps to go at Daytona. The final 2 laps of duel number 1. Still side by side. And this time the 8 has a run.
I swear these 2 don't.
3 moves him out of the way, though. Final 2 laps for these 2 as well. A push given to the 3. Into turn number 1 for the second to last time. But out of it for the leaders. Watch them spin on purpose. I'm pretty sure the 3 is just not going to do that because he knows that I think the 52 would be fine for that. I think the 3 would be fine with that because that means that he has the 52 to work with now. But the 8 is on the high side once again. Really trying to see what he can get to work here. He's getting that side draft off the number 3. You can tell of his experience. But it's just hard to get by him. And the white flag waves. Final lap of duel number 1. Henry all by himself. Well, with the 52, but it feels like he's by himself because he has no competition. The 52 is just going to stay in line. But what we're really focused on is the battle for the advancement spot, the battle for the transfer spot. Still side by side into turn number 1, the 3 and the 8 go. 3 has the slight advantage here. The 8 on the high side really trying to do whatever he can. Who's leading? Waldy, Henry currently leads down the back, entering turn 3 for the final time. The 8 still trying that high side. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to really work out for him because that bottom line is really strong in the corners, and the 8 just doesn't have the advantage. He got ahead for a second there. 3 pulls ahead again. The 8, he's now clear. And Henry, no, is it Honk? Honk wins duel number 1. Intimidator is going to come home to get the transfer spot. And Tiger is out of the Daytona 500. So Intimidator will advance. And Honk will win duel number 1. Henry claiming sabotage. And NASCAR fan is also, sorry, I just completely butchered that. But with Intimidator's advancement and Henry's advancement, NASCAR fan is also out of the IDK 500.
Shocker.
He would have been the driver to default in if 2 of those drivers were out. Watch him cry. I'm pretty sure he said he couldn't make the race in general. But that also knocks out Water and Dust.
Dog water, bro. Just straight dog water. Anyway,
That'll be the end of duel number 1. Duel number 2, lineup goes as follows. Josh on pole. Post will be 2nd. Tony in 3rd. Toast in 4th. Waldy in 5th. Spot in 6th. And Jorg in 7th. That duel will begin in roughly 5 minutes.
Simply smashing, my boy.
All right. So I'm going to go get some water real quick. We're going to change everybody's laps back to 0. Everybody who placed in duel number 1, make sure to get out of your cars and delete them. We're going to bring everyone here.
Do I go down now? I go down.